Hey there, I'm doing a little bit of gardening. I love hand tools. Let's talk about the satisfaction they bring. We can even say that hand tools are an art form, right? They manage to embody this sense of worth and satisfaction in the same time. Probably the satisfaction it's embodied in our DNA. I mean, working the land, working wood using hand tools is one of the most ancient human practices. It spans across almost every continent, predating even the evolution of the modern human being, the Homo sapiens. There is a simple joy of working only with your hands. It's a no-brainer. But am I actually working only with my hands? I mean, a hand tool, it's still a tool. It's a technological advance. It's not like I'm trimming my fence by pulling leaves and breaking the branches. I'm still using this tool. It's an advanced piece of hardware. This is where the Luddites are interesting. So let me ask you a simple question. Don't you feel like the Luddites are quite interesting? I feel like they're the double moralists of today's story. They enjoy the improvements and the technological advance tools, but they hate it when it comes to their jobs. Let me explain you. Luddites were a secret oath-based organization formed in the 19th century in England. Their sole purpose was to seek and destroy textile machineries as a form of protest. The group was protesting this way against manufacturers who use machines to get around standard labor practices. Basically, and in other words, they feared that the time spent learning the skills of their craft would just go to waste, as machineries would replace their role in the industry. And over the time, the term itself has come to mean one opposed to industrialization, automation, computerization, or new technologies in general. And nowadays the term is often used to describe someone that is opposed or resistant to new technologies. And I brought up Luddites because of today's subject. Today, September 19th, but back in 1995, marks the day the Washington Post published the essay Industrial Society and Its Future. It was a 35,000-word essay by Theodore John Kaczynski, dubbed as Unabomber Manifesto by the FBI. John Kaczynski, better known himself as the Unabomber, was the subject of the longest and most expensive investigation in the history of the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Before his identity was known, the FBI used the case identifier Unabomb, University and Airline Bomber, to refer to his case, thus resulted in the media general naming him the Unabomber. And between 1978 and 1995, he killed 3 people and injured 23 others in an attempt to start a revolution by conducting a nationwide bombing campaign targeting people involved with modern technology. In conjunction with his effort, he also issued a social critique opposing industrialization while advocating a nature-centered form of anarchism. In 1995, he promised he will desist from terrorism if the Times or Washington Post published his essay Industrial Society and Its Future, in which he argued that his bombings were extreme but just necessary to attract attention of the erosion of human freedom and dignity by modern technologies that just require large-scale organizations. The Washington Post eventually published his essay today, September the 19th. He writes that technology has had a destabilizing effect on society, has made life unfulfilling, and has caused widespread psychological suffering. He predicts that further technological advances will lead to extensive human genetic engineering and that human beings will be adjusted to meet the needs of the social systems rather than the opposed, the social system being adjusted to human beings. He believed that technological progress can be stopped. Unlike the people who understand technology's negative effects, yet passively accept it as inevitable. The FBI and the Attorney General of that time were the ones that actually pushed for the publication of the Industrial Society and Its Future, which led to a tip from Kaczynski's own brother David, who recognized the writing style. So their idea to push for the publication actually paid off, and it eventually led to Unabomber's arrest in 1996. That being said, the growth of technology is up to debate, but we cannot recognize that it improves efficiency, right? We can perform more tasks in less time. It saves time. As we are able to complete a task in lesser time, we can utilize the time saved for other important activities. We are improving the quality of the final product. And when it comes to consumer products, we can easily argue that a well-planned production function will lead to good quality products, higher rates of production, and most important, lower cost per unit. Us, the consumers, will be the final beneficiaries of cheap goods and products, and a better quality ones. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Are you afraid of the fast pace of technological development? Nowadays, even organizations prefer technology that is capable of doing tasks more efficiently than humans. Thus, with the rise of technology, humans can be replaced by algorithms and robots. Is the universal basic income an answer to those concerns? What do you think? Are we becoming more and more dependent on technology for almost every task without even realizing it? Please leave a comment below. Please subscribe, push the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Have a great day.